so my PC doesn't crash, hopefully. Then Giant Down need to open the stream. But yeah, I think after this is done, we're gonna do the thing we talked about, and then that's gonna take a while. After that, I don't know what we're gonna do. I don't really know what we could do after that. Probably just move on to the questing thing, but I want Card to work on the questing. You find them? No, I did not find Giant Dad. That it's fine. The sword's broken anyways. It's fine. That's a waste of time. We need to work on this. So I did this so far. It's not working. The issue is the Storm Owl isn't going away when I swap, and the new set of cards aren't popping up. I also went live, so that's why I ended the stream. So yeah, I made a branch from the branch to set the visibility. Unless these are backwards. I'm trying to figure this out, Danton, and I'll switch. Yeah, let's settle up here. So we're gonna get this figured out, and then we need to set up the structure for combat, like Haunted was saying. So like HP pools, having them respond to hits. Maybe like a resist that, be sure that's working, being factored in. What is this? We're working on our project Wizard 102. And I'm about to do Wizard 101 PvP for Danton for his birthday in a little bit here. Danton, we got this sword today, but the person who made it sent it in 2D instead of 3D. So we can only experience half of its greatness. It's pretty sad, Danton. See, you can't see it on this side, but you can see it on this side. That's tragic. That's very tragic, Danton. Very tragic. That makes me so sad. It really makes me sad, Haunted.
Yeah.
Okay, can you see Giant Dad or no? Yeah. Okay, so am I going about this the right way, or did I do something wrong? Like, I feel like it makes sense to me, but it's not working. Yeah, PvP used to be really good. Maybe Danton. We're not gonna just copy Wiz. Like, that's stupid. Also illegal. Dude, what do you mean, dude? Don't dude me when I've tried my best. Don't dude me, bro. Don't do it.
Don't dude me, bro.
Not when I really tried. If this is on true, the same thing goes to false. Like, how was I supposed to figure that out? Okay, so put remove index at the end here. What does this even do again? The swap code goes after the swap button. Well, I'm in the draw cards part right here, bro. You don't need render opacity. Okay, giant dad, I try. Listen, bro, I was trying, alright, man. I was trying. I thought because we did it down here that we had to do it up there. Oh. Okay. Okay, then I just plug this stuff in to where... Array index. Move that to the swap button. Wait, so... Like, delete what I did or finish what I did? What I'm doing? What do you mean? I just plugged this in. Delete. Oh, delete them. Okay. Okay. Hi, Anthony. Hi, Phoenix. Then what, you want me to go work on the swap code? Move these to the flip-flop? As in delete them? Or plug them in? Control X. What the fuck does that do? You gotta slow down, bro. What? What are we doing here? Delete and copy. Okay, so what? Just leave flip-flop and then go to the swap code? And then like a swap plugged in here. Drag select these. And then control X. Okay, they're gone. Then find swap button event on the graph. I don't think it's in here. Yeah, we're in... Is it supposed to be in hand? We have utility hand and we have attack hand. We don't have swap. It's like on swap. Oh wait, never mind. We have a variable for it. On clicked, right? On press. Oh. Fuck is the difference? We already have it. Okay. Okay, so I guess I could just plug these in. I don't think it really matters the order. Maybe it does later, but not for now. No, this doesn't make sense. This should be. What, does this make sense? Isn't this case what? I am so fucking lost. Why do we need 4? Isn't this setting the visibility of the animation? Alright, Danton, you gotta think of some ideas for your birthday today. Also, happy birthday. I don't know if I said it yet. I can do Fire Weave on the Storm or Ice Weave. I deleted my Myth Weave, unfortunately. Also, I'll do Exalted or Max. Preferably Exalted. Okay. I'm just preparing myself mentally for that fucking alarm to go off. Jump scares the shit out of me. Okay. Now get reference to hand 1 and 2. I think the alarm's gonna go off. I really don't want it to, bro. My heart can't take any more of this shit.
I'm gonna head out briefly. I'll be back though.
Okay,
Happy
sounds
birthday.
good.
Goodbye.
Giant Dad, how do I get the reference hand? That would be in Battle Circle. You drag it in? Oh, you mean just get these? Okay. Why would I have 4 of these? A, B. Okay, so I think I have an idea what I need to be doing here. So this would go here. Will I put a flip-flop between the set visibilities? Yeah, right? So I'd put attack here and utility here. Or no? What schools? I think Myth, Fire, Death, Storm. plug them into the targets of set invisibility. All 4 of them? Where? But it would matter where they go. You were swapping between the visibility of hand 1 and 2. So what? But... Fuck. So only put attack on top, is that what you mean? Oh wait, I think I get it. So set 1 to visible and set 1 to hidden. Right? But like either way. So left would be visible and right would be hidden. What are there maybe like a another button I feel like? I've always been into law, that's why I started with cadets though. Jumping right into being an officer is not recommended by anybody. It is a job. It is a job. But I like law. Okay, so visible. It's like that giant died. That makes sense. I'll try playing. Bro? Oh no, now what? Now what, bro? No? Why, dude, why is there 4? Ugh. Fuck. This shit is cancer. You gotta do this. Bot path sets the visibility of utility. And attack to collapse. Wait, I think I get it. I think I get it. So this would go here, correct? And then this would go here, right? Yeah? Yeah? So we'd see visible and hide attack. That makes sense. And then down here would just be the opposite. So this and that. So set visible, attack, and then collapse utility. That makes sense. Then what, is cast them to viewport? Or remove index, whatever. Alright, I think I got it, trying to. Okay. Okay, so we have our owl, swap. The owl disappears, but the frog doesn't appear. And we swap back and the owl's back. So the frog isn't appearing, but the attack owls are. Go to where we started. Like before pressed. Add the hand. Okay. Be here. Replace the bottom batch with the top code. Okay, so target is horizontal box. Target utility hand. Content. What do I plug into content? What's your myth duel into? I think Storm. Are you into law enforcement? I like both law enforcement and law. I always wanted to be a lawyer when I was in like high school, but I didn't want to like put in that amount of time, and it's also really expensive. So I'm okay with being a cop. It's more fun, less years, still good pay as long as you don't die. As long as you don't die, that's the catch, you know. But I mean, the training they put you through is fucking crazy, to be fair. I get it though, like, people are literally gonna try to kill you. I get it. I don't take it to heart, it's just fun. You can actually drag these like into their move index. Okay. Content is the output of this. The widget, right? Okay. Can I delete this flip-flop and... yeah, probably. If money wasn't constrained, would you still want to be a lawyer? I don't think so. I thought about that. There's a lot of the time, like, if you're a lawyer, like, you're just always... like, you're not doing a whole lot, you know? What I really like about being a cop is, like, every day is different. Like, you don't know what to expect. Like, sure, you have some paperwork every now and then, or a good bit, but, like, you don't know when stuff is gonna happen or what's gonna happen, like, you know? I like that every day is different with the job. I mean, some days might be similar, but, you know, I feel like it'd just be more fun to be a cop than a lawyer, if that makes sense. You can make the case like, oh, well, every case is different as a lawyer, but, like, I enjoy, like, physical activity. I don't know. you like being out in the real world and interacting with people. Oddly enough, not really actually, but the older I've gotten a lot better with like my social skills, and I've also been like very sheltered my whole life too, right? Like that is a thing. So it's more so a good change of pace for me, and I don't know, I just like it a lot. But yeah, being a lawyer sounds sick. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, you can make the argument, oh, just go to the gym if you're a lawyer, I guess, but like, you know, if I'm a cop, I'm pretty much doing the same thing. It's more fun, and it's like they pay me to go to the gym almost, you know. So in my mind, it's just a win-win-win. Okay, try now. Okay, we'll do 2 and 2. But yeah, I mean, it is a life. Oh my god, Giant Dad, what the fuck? What is this? Okay. That's a bug. Okay. So the problem is when we go in, it displays both hands. But once we hit the button, then it works properly. So like on our utility hand, we see our Humongo Frog. On our attack hand, we see our Owl. That's no problem. Just go to designer and set visibility of hand 2 to collapse. Visibility. Okay. Okay, so attack hand, we have our Owl. Pass, we have our Frog. Beautiful. Beautiful. I don't know why this is there, but okay, cool. We got that working. Hi Alexis. Do you think the Wizard 101 combat is canon, or do they fight in a different way? Like how our combat's gonna be? I mean the systems are different, like you just saw there. So like this is supposed to be your attack hand. I know we don't have art done yet, but like this would be like your Storm Owls, your Tempest, your Enchant, right? And then your other hand, so like when you hit swap, right? This would be stuff like your Feint, your Blade, your Bubble, right? So you still have to manage both decks, right? But you have more control and agency about things, right? And I would say a general direction for our spells. It's gonna be a mix between spells, like all spells, like Wizard 101, and then some spells we're gonna incorporate like, you know, 50% spell and 50% like you hit the person. So an example we have for a spell right now, I can't really explain it to you, it's hard. Basically, it's like we could like throw a lightning bolt at the dude and then like smack him with our sword or something. Like that could be a spell, you know? So imagine like you cast a wild bolt on them and then you and the wild bolt hit them at the same time type shit, you know? But at the same time, we'll have cards where it's only spells. Like we're working on one which is like a wolf. So think of it like instead of a deer knight, it's a wolf, but it's like the same aura. You know what I mean? So it'll be a good mix between like only spells like Wiz, but then also like half spell, half like smacking you in the face type shit, you know? I hope that makes sense. Traffic tickets? Yeah, no, my family makes jokes about that all the time. They're like, when you're an officer, don't give me a ticket. I'm like, well, then don't speed, mom. My mom fucking speeds all the time. And my auntie. They're crazy. I've never had a ticket. Not a day in my life. We did it. That was easy. Set. You can replace the set of visibility nodes with a widget animation. Widget animation. Oh. Yeah. Once we're... I see what you mean. Okay. Maybe we should... I think I know how to fix this. But, for example, when we swap, the frog is not on the same level as the owl. Now, this depends, again, on the art and, like, how we want to build the combat. Like, maybe we want the attack stuff to be, like, more up, and the frog stuff, like, down here. You know? So, that's really depends on UI and art, but for now, we should probably just make them equal, right? We can do that. Try being a cop in America. I mean, where I live, it's... I think it's one of the top 5 worst places in Canada for crime. Maybe top 10. But it's bad. And it sucks, because when I was younger, like... It was such a lovely place, you know, my hometown, but... It's just so bad now. It's really sad to see. Like, Grandma and I used to go to the mall for her eye appointments, and it was such a lovely place, you know? But now, it's, like, overran, and it's, like, filled with, like, you know, like, gang shit, and, like, it's disgusting. It's actually just disgusting and disgraceful. But all of downtown is like that now. And there's a lot of homeless people now. Back then, there's, like, maybe one in the whole city. And now they're, like, everywhere, and it's just like, god damn, bro, the world has gone to shit, you know? World's gone to shit. But yeah. Like, Winnipeg, look up, like, Winnipeg crime, like, Canada or whatever. Like, Peg is, like, top 3. I think maybe it is the worst place in Canada to be a cop in. Compare Winnipeg to, like, something like Detroit in America. I would be interested on the stats on that. Anyway, Shine Dad. Oh no. Oh no, my fucking toe. Okay, it's fine. What were we doing, Giant Dad? Do you remember? Oh, the designer. Okay, so I need to make these equal. So we'll set this to -150. I guess we'll try that. Okay, so there. Cool. Okay. So let's try adding more spells now. Let's do 4, and let's do 4. See what happens. Why do I only see 2? What the fuck? Huh? Okay, that's strange. Okay, 4 Storm Owl, 4 Frog. Right? Yes. So I go in. Only 2. And then a 3rd appears, but there's no 4th. That's a little odd, isn't it? And then the 4th appears on my turn. Okay, that's a bug. That is a bad bug. We gotta fix that. This is why you gotta test stuff. Bro, QA testers have such an easy job, bro. Like, this shit is so easy. Like, how do they not... Like, I don't understand, bro. I don't understand, bro. I really don't get it. I really don't get it, boys. Okay, I'll play it back and join that just so you can get an idea of the process. Okay, so go in, only 2, and then I think when it goes to my turn, because it's not our turn right now, then we get our 4 cards. Starting hand number, where's that? In hand. On pressed, draw cards, event construct, event sequence, or I gotta organize this code better, eh? Google says Winnipeg is still quite a bit less crime invested. What? But how much? And it doesn't really help that we have a Jake. I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is in America. Cops in Rocky every week. I mean, hopefully they're paying y'all like double, bro. Shit, that's crazy, bro. If I had to go to Detroit, I would expect more fucking pay. Are you serious, dude? How much do cops make in Detroit? For us, how it works, it goes off of 4 years. So like your first year you start at like, I don't know, like 60 grand, and then every year it goes up by 12 grand up until like your 4th year, and then you kind of cap out around like 120,000, and it doesn't really go up much from there. I think what you can do though is you specialize after your 4th year, so like a detective, so you go to school for that, and then you come back, and then you can get paid like 180,000. So that's how it works here. It's because the starting hand number we use is counting for both hands. Okay, so what do you think we gotta do here? Get children count 4, that's plugged into attack hand. Do we disconnect that? What do you want to see official? It doesn't really give a helpful answer. Average salary for a cop is 57,090. Okay. Okay, so it's pretty much Canada. So you guys are pretty much getting paid 20% more when you account for the conversion. So I mean, there's something there. I don't know if a 20% pay increase would justify me almost dying every day in Detroit, but I don't know. Stop. Draw cards function. Okay, we were just here. Data table cards. Go to the data table, maybe? don't think that would be it though. Yeah, see, you guys start with like, yeah, it's about 20% more. My myth was her doing an attack where she roundhouse kicks a guy on his ass and shoots him with her bow. Hell yeah. That sounds cool. Giant Dad saying said programming bow and arrows is really cancer. But we'll get there eventually. Right now we have our staff and our sword just being polished, and then we want to have dual wield as well. Then in the future I wouldn't mind doing like a bow or whatever. Yeah, no, I think definitely more customization is the way to go. I agree, Studio. It's not that bad if you have the animations for it, what, the bow and arrow. I mean, you could say that about anything though, animations are just a bitch. Disconnect the X. Where is that? Okay, now let's try. Because that makes sense, I think. Or... Okay. They're still not appearing though. It won't work yet? Oh, okay. Would I need... No. That wouldn't do anything. I think it's bugging because we don't have two separate decks, correct? This would be very simple if we had two separate decks, I think. The infrastructure is crumbling. Damn. Gotta remake the logic. Go to the initial loop. Update pip cards. Reverse for each loop. Would I disconnect this? Because this was going here to go to the spot. Might be something here. Bro, Giant Dad. Don't say that, bro. Yeah, you? Hello? You have a nightmare? Like, if we only do 2 and 2, I'm pretty sure it works, right? Yeah, it works fine. Well, now we didn't even get 4 cards on our turn anymore. Set the X to like 30 for now. What, the children count? Set the X to like 30. What do you mean this? Replug this in? Yeah, I need to replug that in. Oh shit, whoops. 30. And that went to array index, I think. Wait, do not plug it in or plug it in? What the fuck? Okay. This guy, bro. Okay, so join, there's 3, and then we get 4. So the same bug as before. Gotta be something in starting hand, right? One now, and then 4. Deck button, deck, invite card maybe? Yeah, I really gotta start, maybe just put this all in one. Swap. But it looks like you're gonna have to remake this a lot for 2 hands. Like 2 separate decks. Yeah, I think you're right. You said that's gonna be AIDS to do, isn't it? I mean, it's gonna have to be done. I got a stream for Danton there today. It's his birthday. Where would we even start to go about with 2 different decks or whatever? It's not that hard. end turn. Let's just call it that. This fucking shit is all so connected, bro. What is enter sequence play animation? Is that like when you run into combat? We just don't have one yet. I'm just gonna put this all together. It's kind of all clumped together anyways. The battle sequence when animations play. Seems like ads. Okay, what do I call this? What do I call this whole thing? Let's just draw cards. Okay, I mean, it looks better. Okay, so to be clear, tomorrow we're gonna work on the 2 separate decks. What are some like theatrical ways we could show off like the difference between decks? So what, you just want to rebuild it? Is what you mean, right, Giant Dad? Yes. I can't wait till our sword actually works, bro. I think like so, it looks cool. Dan, tell me now you made up your mind what we're gonna do. Yeah. I need to see what your duel first. Okay. You just want to stop here for the day, Giant Dad? Yeah. Okay. I'll see you later. Thanks for the help.